My driveway edge was badly damaged and I wanted to repair it without replacing the whole driveway. My concreter said that particular aggregate is no longer available and was impossible to match exactly. First, he suggested he could use a saw to remove a strip about 12 inches wide at the bottom of the driveway, then pour a new section. But after looking at it more closely, he noticed a fine crack, so suggested he would need to replace the whole section about 2 meters back. He wouldn't attempt a patch repair because he's a licensed contractor who provides a warranty on all of his work, but he suggested that if I was handy, I could have a go of replacing the broken area with epoxy, and he suggested a product called EPO 100. I did some research and found out about this product called Sika 2500, which is used to repair highways, bridges, and other commercial structures, and sets very rapidly so it can be driven on in 1 hour. I started by using a hammer with a large chisel or brick bolster to remove all of the broken pieces. For the large broken area near the middle, I removed the dirt underneath to a depth of around 20 centimeters, added some gravel, and compacted it with a piece of timber. I also thoroughly cleaned the repair edges with a wire brush. To fasten the patch to the broken edge, I used these multi-purpose anchor screws and pre-drilled the holes with a masonry bit and hammer drill. I washed the repair edge and wet the underlying concrete as per the instructions. Immediately before pouring the patch, I applied a scratch coat, that is, a very watered down mixture of the mortar applied to the broken edge with a paintbrush or with your hand or a trowel. This increases adhesion of the patch to the broken edge. I used an electric drill with a mixing paddle to mix the mortar, and then used some scrap 2x4s and bricks as my form to pour the patch. I did one section at a time and would recommend that, as this product does set very rapidly. The working time was only around 10 or 15 minutes. After it's set, but before fully cured, you can round off the edges or even sand it to get a better finish. I waited 24 hours before driving on it because it was a patch repair, although the product does say you can drive on it in 1 hour. I pressure washed the driveway and then used a watered down mixture of the same mortar to apply a surface coat over the whole repair area. I used a line of painter's tape to make a straight edge. I did this repair over a year ago and I've been driving on it daily ever since. I've also had the occasional truck drive on it, with no sign of any failure or further breakages yet. To all the skeptics, I know what you're thinking already. I know people say that it's impossible to join a concrete patch onto a broken edge and that it will never last. I'm not claiming that this is a professional repair or that it's going to last for 30 years, but it hasn't shown any sign of failure after 1 year of heavy use, and it cost about 100 times less than getting it fixed professionally. It was also a lot more convenient for me than having a new section of concrete poured and having to wait 30 days to drive on it or park in the garage again. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more content like this, click like and subscribe. If you're interested in seeing my other random DIY inventions and lawn maintenance videos, check out the rest of the videos on my channel.